AwesomeWill here, and I was just sliding by, so I decided that I'd slide on in and drop you another video. What I wanted to talk about is lately, as of recently, I've seen a couple of videos circulating regarding, these, entertainers and social media influencers, etc. These guys, having young women and ladies, young and old, or older, it doesn't matter, they're flying them out. You know what I mean? This has been a constant behavior for quite some time now, but what I wanted to say was, if you are a man of that magnitude, having the financial freedom, or being seen in the eyes of multiple people or people as being some form or somewhat an idol, being successful as an individual, being able to purchase anything that you desire. Many used to talk about the passport bros. Okay, you have your passport. You can go wherever or travel wherever you so desire. You got your jewelry game right. You got your finances right. Your living situation is right. So I feel that it's an insult to self to do something as such. I myself personally, if you're bossed up like that, you're the star. Like me myself, no matter what goes on in my life, I always look at myself as a star. I've always been like that. I've always had that kind of confidence, and I will continue to have that kind of confidence because I value myself. Because one thing about it, rather you have it or not, rather it be financially or whatever, someone out there is going to like you, but you always strive to become a better person, educational wise, physical wise. It's a consistent cycle, or not even a cycle. It's just, different variables that comes into play when it comes to, elevation, mental elevation and stimulation of the mind, your physique, Rom Will, Uncle Rom, he speaks of, body game. There's different components to, you as an individual that makes you attractive, to, multiple women on different levels. You know what I mean? You have some that may like you that isn't even in your range. You know what I mean? Or you may have some that like you that, it may require, more standards. You know what I'm saying? Like your standards aren't quite as high as theirs, but they look in your direction. But although, yet and still, you believe in yourself. And when you have so much to offer for someone of your caliber, a man of your caliber, to reach out to women, these women and decide that you're gonna fly them out, and that's simping at its finest. You know what I mean? You can do what you please, but when you are the prize, you're like the overall man, and it's not. It has absolutely nothing to do with anyone else's opinion of you. You know what I mean? It's more of a moral thing. You having self-respect. You having pride in who you are as a person. Me personally, I'm not flying no female out nowhere. You understand me? Because if she so desires to get with me, or if she so desires, if she really feels that I'm worth it, you know what I mean? She'd find her way there, and back. But when she's in my presence and when she's in my care, she's gonna eat well. I'm gonna treat her well. And her people back home, they'll know that she's in good hands. It's not a mystery when it comes to my history, you know what I mean? So she knows that, or her family, if I'm in another country or if I'm in another state, you know what I mean? She feels that I'm that important, or I'm that special to her that she's willing to do whatever she have to do to get to where I am. And like I said, she'll eat well. We'll spend that quality time together. We'll love on each other, for multiple days, multiple nights, early in the morning. However, like I said, go on multiple outings, just have a good time enjoying each other. And that's part of the reason why she's willing to make that kind of sacrifice to come to a guy such as myself. Minus the money and but you're in a position to have pretty much any female that you desire. You know what I mean? So you take average women, and I'm just being for real about it. You take the typical everyday woman, average woman, and you're doing all of this for them. But then when they get there, the levels of disrespect that they have for you are so high that it's overbearing and you can't deal with it. Because she didn't have to earn it. She didn't have to earn any of the things that you're doing for her. She didn't do anything for you to go on a lavish trip. She didn't do anything for you to fly to you. You know what I mean? You paid for the flight there, and chances are you paying for the flight back. You know what I mean? So when she gets there, she feels that, okay, well, he's doing all of this, or he's done all of that. What more must I do? So I'm going to all of the rest, and it's on you because it's something that you did. She comes into the situation like she's just this and that, when in all actuality, she's none of that. You made her feel as if she is that, and she might be, but if she was that, she would have flew to you. But you decided that you were in a form or in such desperation that you would fly her out. So now you get there, she's being mad disrespectful to you. Now she's saying that you're broke because you won't take her to the restaurant that she desires to go to. She's demanding these things from you now. You know what I mean? Because you flew her out. You accommodated her in such a way that she feels entitled, man. She feels entitled. Any woman that truly cares about you and truly respects you, she knows that you have options, man. She knows that you have options because you are somebody out here. You know what I mean? You are somebody out here. Everybody is somebody, but the way that you carry yourself and the success that you've managed to come into, over the years, and you in your winning season, and chances are you're going to continue to win. You're going to forever win. Once you've reached that level of success, you'll continue to win and be and be prosperous, So these women that I speak about particularly, they understand or they overstand what type of guy you are, and they'll do anything they can to get to you, man. Anything they have to do to get to you. Because like I said, she knows that when she's with you, she's secure. She knows that you have money. Or she knows that you're financially stable. She knows that there's a benefit behind dealing with you. There's benefits and perks that come with dealing with you. So she is not going to come empty-handed. If she comes empty-handed, it's only because, she did what she was supposed to do to get to you in the first place. You know what I mean? And it's not necessarily about the money. It's more about your care, how you treat her. You know what I mean? And how she desires you, whether it be mentally or physically or sexually. You know what I mean? She's willing to travel thousands of miles or hundreds of miles just for you to take her to Pound Town or whatever they call it. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you want to call it. Just for your touch, man. You know what I mean? Just for your touch. Just for a conversation with you that soothes her and relaxes her mind in a way that no other man could do. Your value, man. She values you. It's not about what you possess. She values you as a person. And even if it is for just a one-night stand or rendezvous, if you're willing to provide the pipe, she's coming. And you don't have to pay her fare. to come nowhere, Jack. You dig what I'm saying? So, just like I slid in, I'm about to slide on out and continue about. Until next time, this is your guy, AwesomeWill. Peace.